Hello everyone, I'm Corbeau, and this is Children of Bahl'al. I'm going to be taking the alternate path that Guava did not take through this mission. And fuck this mission. You do not want to know how many takes this has been so far. I really wish this was not live commentary because, you know, then I would just be doing this commentary once as opposed to every time I play through this. But that wouldn't be any fun for you, would it? Because then you don't get to hear the genuine angst, pain, and schadenfreude that goes along with a live commentary LP. I hate you for this precedent, Guava. Or I guess I should be complaining at Johnny Law, but whatever. Just die. Thank you. So, yeah, these solos will get distracted, but they'll go away as soon as we move on. At any rate, the big thing about this pathway is that there's a lot of water, and a lot of water means a lot of whites. They're not that dangerous once you know they're coming, simply because usually their scripting is not that sneaky. They'll basically jump out at you when you have plenty of opportunity to still kill them quite safely. And yeah, those solos have returned to safety. So yeah, whites, not scary. Hey, can we get another white kill here? Maybe? Maybe? No, I don't think so. Oh well. Oh, hey. That's nice. For a change. Pretty sure that wasn't intentional, but that was a pretty good dodge, actually. Just stop in place dumbly while the scripting cuts out. And that's all of the whites over here dead. And that's why they're not a threat. Just a little something to keep you on your toes. The real threat are things like this. Groups of soulless on advantageous positions guarding choke points. Specifically, that means it's time for Giblykins here to show us his decoy dancing stuff. Which is mostly going to involve getting pincushion because I'm not that good at dodging with multiple groups of units at the same time. And that's relevant because the Solos are scripted to actually attack your high-value units, like dwarves or specifically your archers, and not just go after the decoy that activated them. Since I tend to prefer on visual timing than reflexive clicking and reflexive rhythm on my dodging, yeah, I'm pretty bad at dodging with multiple groups at once because it's just too much for me to keep track of. Yeah. Not particularly pretty results. On the other hand, I'm not dead yet. That's a plus. Pretty definitive one overall.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Got it. Over here.
Can make our way across the little ford there. So, one of the problems with this mission is that you really need to have your unit positioning and control correct, or else you're going to die, because they throw some rather unforgiving challenges at you. That's part of the reason why I have melee in two groups. I have slow-moving warriors who I have to be careful about where they are, and fast-moving berserks who I can be a little more lax with and are kind of my emergency group. Plus, having two control groups allows me to get off flanking actions against enemy melee, which unfortunately does matter in this mission.
We're moving.
Because there are an awful lot of Forgotten here. Forgotten are kind of, honestly, really bad one-on-one versus light units, but there are a lot of them. And a lot of Forgotten means they can actually kill your units. Oh, and there are Thrall around here too, but Thrall don't really matter. Because they're Thrall. And we blow them up. I do want to make sure that I don't actually engage them in melee though, because that would be totally needless. And result in damage that really we may not be able to afford to take in the long run.
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's pretty clear. But yeah, one other thing about the Forgotten is they're usually scripted to go after your high-value units as well, specifically your dwarves. The Forgotten really like wrecking your dwarves if you don't stop them all. And as much as I hate dwarves for their inconsistency, they're really necessary on this mission.
Yes, sir.
Thankfully, they're all in good health thus far. Archers are a little hurt. Berserks and warriors a little hurt. More than I'd want, definitely. So, yeah.
Got it.
I'm not even going to pretend that I don't know what's coming here. It's not that dangerous even if you do, you know, are completely ignorant, but we're not even going to worry about that. It's just not worth it. Because up here is a tiny little ambush of thralls springing from the ground. The thing is, it's a tiny little ambush, and it's just thralls, so...
Casualty.
Are you seriously kidding me? 4-on-1 with Berserks, and Berserk died. Why do I even open my mouth? I do not know.
And stay down.
Doing a little melee micromanagement here to hopefully avoid a repetition of that. But melee micromanagement in this game is based pretty much exclusively around flanking in part, but it's flanking so that you can get at least one-on-one matchups or better against enemy troops with your superior melee units. Because if you have superior melee and you have them going one-on-one, you have a pretty good chance to stun lock the enemy units and prevent them from doing any damage to you at all. That's why Berserks are awesome. Not only are they fast, but they hit really fast. That means they can get into position to do their stun locking,
Yes.
and it's awesome. And dark units generally suck at that, thankfully. The problem is when dark units outnumber you, and then you have to have creative solutions to not getting ganged up on and murdered.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is not starting well.
Stand clear.
Casualty. Casualty.
Not well at all.
Casualty.
Yeah, my timing is just really off here. And they don't seem to be taking the bait at all. I have to admit, part of it is that I'm playing shittily here. Partially because in some ways I just don't care anymore. I used to like this mission. I genuinely used to like this mission. I remember telling Guava that I liked this mission, which is what brought this on. So thank you, Guava. Your mission has succeeded. I now hate this damn mission. Up here we have some Thrall. I'm pretty sure they're placed there purely to prevent you from running straight past the Soulless on the cliff.
Got it. Over here.
They're not much of a threat themselves, just because Thrall, well, we have dwarves. Thrall died in droves to dwarves. Ah, yes, Gibbs. Just kill him. I'm not going to waste any more time with this. Moving on, we have a large open area that looks kind of foreboding because there's a lot of water. It's not actually that serious of a problem, though, I don't think.
Yes. Yeah.
Just because there's also a lot of space between us and the water. Oh, yes, and there are definitely whites in the water. No surprise there. Up here, however, we have a little bit of a choice. We can go down the tight inland kind of mountain path, or through this little water checkpoint, and you can guess that there's going to be whites around here. The problem is that the mountains tend to feature Solus, and we've lost a bunch of our archers. So Solus would be a problem. A very, very large problem, in fact.
Over here.
Who are you? You are an unnamed berserker who is badly damaged. You'll do.